Jugger is going for multiple cost-efficient items, but I guess
it's a Maelstrom. It's dude. Come on, it's Skeeter. What do you think he's gonna build, bro?
He needs the Manta against Orchid, but I'm just unsure. There's something about this build that feels weak to me. It's hard to put my finger on it, but going Maelstrom, Echo, and Manta is a lot of gold into convenience and very little into actual killing, right? So maybe if you had bypassed the Saber and gone Maelstrom Manta, that's a classic build, or Echo Manta, but having all three, I don't know yet how this is going to work out, but
I mean, he definitely valued. Oh, well, that thought. Ame runs right into the enemy team, pops the BKB on with the Lothards, and Skeeter is just getting absolutely destroyed. Yep, Disruption saves him for a little bit, gets the spin off. Ame has to reset completely. On the sideline, though, Jin-Q jumps in really deep. Takes out one, but he's just going to fall as a result. And the buyback on the Viper here. Zhao Wei trying to get out of harm's way. Solar Bind onto the Night Stalker. Actually gets pushed in the direction of the team. Ame back in the fray, gets silenced. So with the crippling current, nice boundless strike to follow. And the Laguna Blade is not quite enough to take out Ame.
It's okay.
And they have nobody to catch him now. So Faith Beyond, if he dies here, this is a dieback onto Faith Beyond. He has died so many times this game.
It is a universal constant for everything that Faith Beyond must die.
Yeah, okay, sure.
How many is he on? 8?
A lot, yeah. That's quite. I can't remember the last time I've seen this. Fata. Oh. Does he have quelling? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does.
I chose the wrong tree or did it too late. Yeah. Okay. I like the yellow bard. Makes it seem like he's doing really great somehow. That is not generally not very good. Oh, that is good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, that fight making with a clutch save, right? If he doesn't save the Jugger, he's dead on the spot there. He gets saved on like 20%, comes out max ones, spins, and lives. And on top...
I'll try to go back in here. Chasing Skeeter. You can see rolling thunder from afar. Zhao Wei's on his way. Skeeter takes a little chip damage, but spins to safety again. 9. Looking for a... Oh, good. Tried to go for the LSA, but yeah, a little bit too far there. Fata continuing the chase, though. Balance Strike's not going to connect. And pounces, or tree dances away.
And back in we go again.
Yeah, Ame. He wants 33. This is who they're going to focus on. Gets off the silence. The BKB popped by Jin-Q. Silence still applied to Ame. Jin-Q jumps to the backline again. Focusing on snaking. Don't get him successfully. And you can see Skeeter in the back here. Relatively low. And Fata pops his ult. Then, you know, PSG LGD just says, okay, we'll wait that out.
This is honestly going to be the story of almost every fight until the end of this game, the way I see it. Like, LGD are going to try to get vision advantage in any way. If they have it, they're going to jump, try to kill someone, and just reset out. And then they can re-go if they want to, if they don't commit anything way too crucial. Yeah. Depth Shroud is coming up, as is being shown here. Slark will buy the Shard next, and that will make Jugger's life miserable.
33 pops his ult. Roach is at half health. They can definitely defend this.
Wait this out.
Yeah, we'll see. 9 and Skeeter still here.
Mid here.
Who has the better Roach fighting capabilities?
Oh, this is a good angle from Ame.
Viper strike on to 33. Ame in the backline again. This time focusing on Fata. He'll get him successfully. And the rolling thunder on the sideline again. Skeeter does get off his ult. Zhao Wei is going to get decimated as a result. Skeeter somehow finds his way in the pit. 2 for 1 and all buybacks used.
Oh, mistiming there.
Back into a 5-5. Disruption with the silence, and Faith Beyond, as you said, dead again. Double kill for Skeeter. And into the pit we go.
A modern classic, Faith Beyond in base.
Modern classic indeed. Oh my. Bounce out again. Skeeter follows right here.
They don't see him,
They don't see him. In and out does go Jin-Q. 9 getting bashed up. It's really low here. Pop the BKB and Shadow Blade. And Skeeter getting extremely low as well. They get 4 stab onto Ame. He doesn't have damage to actually kill him. It doesn't look like it.
He's so low.
They're going to have to back up. Despite this being a 5v4 advantage for Tundra, they can't really do anything here. Zhao Wei creating some space with that shard. Looks like he'll finally be brought down. And the rest of the PSG LGD
this is a game
out.
Kiting. Does he have recall on Caudle? No.
Oh, wait.
He's not. So Storm cannot be brought back right now. Ame's waiting.
He's chilling.
Another buyback used here.
And he does actually have the shard now, by the way. He's used the Depth Shroud already.
Huge tilted when going into the pit to cover himself, I think, so he still has his ult.
He's going for Roche. Fata's gonna pop his ult. He get bounced out though, essentially. He's on the backside, but Skeeter spinning up to the high ground. GQ gets killed immediately. Vine back into the game though. And look at the right clicks from 9. As Ame forced to fall back for now. Roche is extremely low.
Dive back on 33.
Yeah, that's the big one. So it looks like Ame and company will finally get the first Roshan of the game.
What a crazy standoff it was.
No buybacks left right now. You can see the importance that these teams prioritizing Roche right now.
Yeah. They choose to give the Aegis over to Ame. They could have considered this in Q. Obviously Storm really good, but Ame is the key hero here for LGD. Trying to find something. We'll find an illusion. Nice 20 gold. All right, that's plus 85 times 5. That is 425.
Senra, can you reboot your brain? Thank you. Your calculator mode was enabled, and nobody's interested in calculator.exe. Okay. Turn on funny.exe, please. There's 9 getting jumped by Jin Q. You can see Ame on the side as well. Shadow Blink? Yeah, they don't. They don't. You got to carry that dust. Yep. 9's going to TP out successfully.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, things are...
This 20 talent on Slark is busted, by the way.
The 20 talent. So 1 agility gain / stolen per essence shifts. Is it retroactive?
No, so this is per stack. This is just whenever he hits, he gets an extra. It's not for the kills.
Okay, gotcha.
So...
Yeah, that...
I don't know. Does it also work on his passive one? Does that also give 1 extra per? No. Okay.
I doubt
too crazy, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, versus the 0.8 second pounce leash.
In a game of this kind, where you're weaving in and out so much, getting that extra agility every hit builds up relatively quickly.
Couldn't withstand this
The best layer is fine, but they do get rid of the Aegis.
9 does so much.
Luna Blade. Absolutely. Ame. Now he realizes the power of 9. Who has the silver edge for himself along with a plate mail. So actually going for assault on 9. Pretty cool. So extra attack speed and all the armor benefits. You look at let's look at the damage here. LSA, mostly right clicks and Laguna Blade.
Maybe just crit like every attack. There are a lot of red numbers.
Well, he crits, yeah. The guaranteed crit is from the silver edge, right?
Yeah, I think he got 2 additional crits after.
Pretty good.
Didn't really feel like they were necessary though. At least one of them was optional.
All right, 9 getting aggressive now with his silver edge. Has the bullwhip as well, so getting even more movement speed for himself if he wants. They need to change it so it has no cast time, I think. That would be a nice quality of life.
Which spell?
Bullwhip. So if you're whipping yourself, you don't stop. That's
right.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't actually think that would be overpowered either. That would be just
and then
nice.
add 10 damage to it.
Yeah.
Including teammates.
Yeah, and make it upgradable.
Upgradable. What would you
That's
call
the next step for neutral items.
What's past a bullwhip? Like a dragon whip?
Oh. Huh? It sounds like that hurts a lot.
Gaben whip would be the ultimate upgrade, though. That just crashes the game, which we actually get from time to time. So I think they've implemented that before.
You whip people and they just start printing money.
Yeah. Someone's that fought very cryptic. That's a little scary, actually.
Maybe
can we get video? Can we get video evidence that Fata is okay? Is he away from the
incoming delivery from San Pellegrino?
Oh my God, he's missing.
Yep,
Fata.
he's gone.
Oh no.
It's the waterman. It's the milkman, but with the
33. You know, he doesn't look very concerned. So I think it's probably just a pizza, which actually would be a bad thing in the Dota scene. It's like, you know what? The game's not over yet, but pizza has already been delivered. Good.
Xiao gives up his mid spot to another player in his team. Fata gives up mid spot in the team in general.
You know, it's happened before. I mean, if Eternal Envy was on this squad, then I would actually believe that that's possible. Eternal Envy going for the demon record for most teams ever been on, I think. But yeah, this is quite. He's back. Excellent. Just had to make sure he groomed his beard a little bit before sitting down and.
Someone at the door. It was the barber.
It's like, no, not yet, not yet. We went to game 5. Sorry. All right, and we're back. So 2K Network League for PSG, LGD.
Yeah, and look at the gold distribution, right? It's kind of interesting to see how different these lineups have the gold placed. Tundra have 2 cores that are rich, and then LGD have 2 supports that are rich. So there's going to be a lot more utility items and cost-effective like saves coming out. Right, Caudle is close to a hex actually. Pango is going to get
the blink dagger. BKB by 33. But looks like Snaking again will get caught out first. See how
off-screen Faith Beyond staying out of the fight, staying alive in this one.
Yep, that's true. So this doesn't technically count as a fight because he lived, right?
He's like, huh, I survived.
It's like, I have a turtle shell. I should be way more tanky than this. Like, what's the deal? But yeah, looking pretty decent here for PSG LGD, but it's not a huge lead by any means. So what is the next step for Tundra, let's say? Let's look at it from their perspective. Because this build, it is weird. You have a lot of small items right now on Jug. He does get his shard, so you get the benefit of the extra movement speed and procs of Maelstrom and
Backer. Yep, that's
I would assume Echo Saber does not go on cool. It's probably like Swashbuckle, right?
Don't you get the Echo Saber proc in Blade Fury? Don't you like double attack? I think all your usual attack when
you're gonna have to hold that thought, Cinderin. 9 is getting initiated. I have to pop his BKB. Fada ulting from afar.
That's
creates a little bit of space. 9 tries the BKB. TP out. Will be successful this time. Jin Q has used most of his mana. Now he's going to get Demonic Purge. Jumps back in again. Snaking seems to be the target of choice for LGD this game. And Skeeter, Blade Fearing away.
Slight mistiming on the pounce there from Amio. He might have forced an Omni Slash if they could have laid enough into that. He's instantly onto his next target. No break time.
Yeah, they know it's an illusion, I believe. Yeah, because the Shadow Dance has not gone away. All right, I'm really interested to talk about this mechanic, but we have to wait because this feels like something's going to happen, Cinderin. As I say that, nothing's happening yet. They have a gem, so on to 33. That would be a big... Oh, both.
This is so...
Oh, 33 gets bashed. They're going to jump him again, but he's in his base. They're not going to go for
very defensive BKB there. I mean, he's probably scared of getting stunned out of Silver Edge, so fair play to that, but...
I mean, being able to get that second gem would have been huge for LGD.
For sure. Look at Ame just... Oh, he's going to get spotted here.
All right, LSA does hit. Rolling Thunder from Zhao 8 is here. Not able to do too much. Look at the damage with that shard. Ame has to be careful. Going to pop that ult and back away for now.
Oh, wait, with Caudle, you have Depth Shroud a lot of the time, right?
Ah, that's... Yeah, that's...
You can actually just refresh this on him. That's strong.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty strong spell.
Faith Beyond.
Atos. And Faith Beyond, he's the one he initiated, but he will die. As is the way of Dota 2. Gets bashed and taken into oblivion. Has his buyback available, though. Tommy and company are retreating fully, it looks like. Okay, I want to talk about this mechanic with Blade Fury, because Swashbuckle, when you have Echo Saber, it procs the Echo Saber, but it doesn't put it on cooldown. So I would naturally assume when you're Blade Furying, that's the same thing, but I could be horribly wrong.
I would just think you double attack in the Blade Fury.
I think it says, does it, sorry, can you, highlight the shard. It says once per second you attack, so it should double attack. So mine is, like, I think Maelstrom procs, I think Bash procs, and I think Echo Saber procs and does not go on cooldown. So, which in theory is really strong.
So that would mean every attack just procs Echo Saber and spin?
Again,
I don't know.
I'm completely bullshitting you right now. I could be completely wrong.
That sounds like something
good. It sounds right.
Oh.
Maybe Purge can let us know. It's
good
9.
vision here from Fata.
Eliminated.
Shall we?
Soulcatcher's going to force him back here. Very tense game. Game 5 of this grand finals. 4K network lead for LGD, so this is super close. Awesome. Looks like Ame's going for a Scotty next. Faith Beyond is alive, as you can see on the screen. Thank you, production. Just making sure that he is not in engagement again.
He's pondering where to die next.
Oh, 30 is that a nullifier I see, Cinderin?
It is.
Very cool. That will take off shield crash constantly. What else will it do? That's kind of it. I guess it'll technically take off the passive of Storm. If it's, I mean, that does not very good, though. It's the jump in from Fada gets the balance strike onto 233, jumps over the crippling fear on the 3. Fada's ult's not going to do a whole lot, but Skeeter with the spin trying to focus on Ame, but he has the BKB activated. Zhao from the sideline, but yeah, the Laguna Blade deletes him. Fada's the next choice, but nice save from Snake on the island, getting initiated. Look at this, Jin Q. Oh, just has enough mana to get out. The Death Shroud.
Jump again, dude.
And he's okay. Looks like they're gonna get Fata in the end, so it's a 1-for-1. We're jumping in again. That is Faith Beyond. Believe it or not, is dying yet again. Has buyback though. 75 seconds on the deck.
I think you played that way too cocky for my taste. That was crazy. He got bashed in the Omni Slash in his BKB. He gets away. He's playing on like 150 HP. Just waits really long with jumping. Anything hits him there, he's dead. But feels confident he's safe, and he is right. But yeah, another good fight from Tundra. Really crucial that they found Xiao 8. Feels like it's been a long time since there's been a fight without the Pango ult.
Yeah.
We're going to see a replay of it here. So good double stun. They immediately get on top of him. And Night Stalker, he stays on top of him. No way that they're going to let Xiao 8 get out of this. Eventually, he actually does, but from the sideline, 9 blasts him back with the Laguna play. You're going to see it here.
Yeah, the bash in the Omni Slash.
And then, okay, so this is where I would probably advise jumping again right now. But he waited as long as he could. I don't know if he was trying to bait anything. He baited them into Faith Beyond, I guess.
Yeah, Faith Beyond got baited by Jin Q. It's like, why didn't you use your mana, bro? Plata very happy with that. Oh no, he died. I forgot. At least the players are having fun. That's all that's important here. Xiao 8 level 19 now. And working towards a Yule Scepter. He's actually pretty farmed. Not too bad. I mean, position 4 here. But yeah, 3K net worth lead now. So we can look at some of the item progressions for the cores here. What's that?
Hex on Coddle.
Holy jeez, yeah.
It's the best tool they currently have against Jugger. And I would say it's also a very good solution for, I mean, obviously for multiplayer. Oh, Hex on 9.
Okay.
As well. Really, really opting for any way to stop this Slark.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he hexes literally anyone else, they can get saved by Death Shroud, right? So you really have to find the Slark specifically.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have enough AoE damage to kill a Depth Shroud at even core at this point. Probably not, or support this. But yeah, it is a way for them to catch Ame off guard. But you have to remember he has the gem.
Oh man, 8 players smoked right now. Faith Beyond is the only one. He does have a flicker, but they're going to initiate on it to start. Boundless Strike is there, 33, looking for more. Kind of bit. Faith Beyond is probably resigned to his death. He's used to it at this point, but there's a Death Shroud that does save. But not Xiao 8.
The Hex reveal on Xiao 8, that's big.
He's down. Blade Fair, there's the back, and the right click for 9. Faith Beyond does get his Viper Strike off, but to no avail. And now another cleanup crew here for Tundra. Taking out Faith Beyond, or taking out Y. Sorry, Faith Beyond didn't die twice in that fight, just in case you were wondering.
He has buyback. He can do it again.
Into the road pit they go. So Scotty online now for Skeeter, so this build is starting to... I mean, a lot of these are upgradable, right? You got Batcher that can become Abyssal, Maelstrom can become Mjolnir, so smaller items will scale.
There's definitely ways to improve this build for sure. Who'd they get the shard?
Oh, okay. Tell me if this is good. I genuinely have no clue. I assume it's not. Do extra cast range, and you can cast it on the ground or something.
I think even if you target a hero, it's still ground targets now as well. I think that got changed.
To every unit behind it.
Yeah, so it's like a line. It's basically a line nuke, but it's very slim. It needs to be pretty precise. It's not
so
like...
you got to line it up with Boundless Strike, huh? The synergy.
For example. Yep.
Okay.
That was a really awesome move from Tundra, though. They got so much out of this. They found 2 core kills, found the Coddle as well. They get Aegis and Refresh. Or, no, that's a little early for that. Shard.
Ags now. Okay, that is huge. Jin Q.
Going high ground for Tundra is still dangerous and difficult here, but with Jugger, with the Aegis, they could maybe start poking a little bit.
You have to be really careful, though. I mean, this Aghanim Scepter being revealed for the first time in the first fight, it typically it's one of the most game-breaking items in the game, in my opinion. Game-breaking items. So AoE, Electric Vortex, without
double damage for 9. Did they see each other?
Looks like a one-way street here. Already half HP is 9. BKB popped by Ame. Leashing 33, taking the pounce for the team. Inside that ult from Fata. But yeah, gets off the shadow.
Aegis down though.
Fine.
They got the jug.
Aegis is down on the sideline. Skeeter was so far up. Blade Fury's there as well. Still has the Omni Slash.
Oh, they Tangle.
Okay.
They caught him in a stun lock with Storm, I'm assuming, but we didn't see that. It was off screen. So
Skeeter.
ESG's kind of split skirmish tactics there get them an Aegis kill, which is very important.
Yeah.
Probably going to stop Tundra from even considering going high ground at this point.
Thoughts on, I guess it's maybe too late now, but Maybe a blink dagger on Skeeter. Do you think they need that extra catch? Like something like a swift blink? We're seeing the kill off screen here.
He needs Swift Blink eventually, I think.
Maybe a place like Echo Saber or something.
Yeah, so stun, into stun.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Into. So I'm going to open up a little bit bottom.
Yep, Skeeter blade carrying to safety. 33 and company really want this tier 2 tower. Looks like it's going to be conceded by LGD. 6k net worth lead for Tundra. So relatively close game here as LGD have now smoked. Oh, the big jump in, but not even able to find Fada. Jin Q getting some mana refresh now. 9. He's going to be spotted by the Sentry. The swat connection with the bat into the Sheep Stick and the shard from Zhao 8. But there's the Omni Sash to fall for Skeeter. Boundless Strike with Spotter's ult coming through. Zhao 8 creating so much havoc on the sideline. 9 is forced to just stand his ground, but he dies as a support tango for Lina. 2 buybacks onto LGD, and there's no buyback onto Tundra at all. But the Juggernaut dies as well. Does have buyback available though. Not sure if he wants to connect without 9 being able to buy back himself. So I believe LGD should be able to just clean up here. Fada taken out. Jinky has very little mana to speak of. But Snake King, oh, yeah, that unlucky for Zhao 8.
That's still relatively even trade.
Yeah,
when you take the buybacks into consideration there. Skeeter just stood his ground. They knew he didn't have Omni Slash, but he just turned around and kept hitting Slark. He was out of saves. He had already used Depth Shroud as well as his Shadow Dance. And look at how much damage Skeeter actually output in that fight. Yeah, he has got the Mjolnir upgrade and the Scotty, since we talked about his build being perhaps not the strongest at that given time, but definitely proving me wrong here.
And going for Ash.
Dota.
Oh, he changed his signature
to Satanic. You're going to see here. So this opening is really, really strong. Right? They get the bash proc, and that forces the Lina to get disrupted. So now the disruption's out of the picture. Zhao 8 just keeps sitting on the back line.
Yeah.
And Ami's just reckless.
It wasn't even a full duration Omni Slash just because of the Depth Shroud as well, so it could have been a lot worse.
Relentless was my word, not reckless. I mean,
reckless, relentless, thin line, for sure.
Yeah. Does get the Lina and the Jug, but Pacers left, and yeah, all they got there was Fata. So.
6,600 damage. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Boom, boom, boom.
No bash there.
That actually sounds awesome in slow-mo. Very impactful. All right, so top 2 net worths in the game, course for Tundra. But like you were talking about, the kind of the spread quite different between the 2 teams.
It's very different, yeah. When you have gold leads like this, it's a little bit difficult to conceptualize who's really ahead, right? Because there's so many things that can happen. The extra item on a core can be super powerful, but so can the hex on your support, right? It really is about who gets the opening move. You kind of need to compensate for the fact that your Slark is 5.
Oh, the sheep, but he got the pounce off inbound. Now the jump in with the Aghanim Scepter from Jin Q. Nice save from Snake King. As you can see, 33 with a crippling fear on the sideline, trying to create a little havoc of himself, kind of the angle of their team, if you will. LSA, Laguna Blade.
Great Depth Shroud, instantly stopped Omni.
Doesn't take any damage from that as a result, so somehow living through this, and that's the buyback on the Fada. See, more crippling fear with the Nullify being shown. Looks like they'll finally take out the Pangolier, and another huge stun from Stormspirit. He's gonna get bashed inside of this Wukong's command. Buys back into the game though. We'll have to be careful. 33 jumps in again with the crippling fear. If they can get Ame, this will be huge. Nullifier applied, and with the LSA, that will be enough damage. Does have buyback as well. Will use it immediately. Jin Q gets off a huge stun yet again. Skeeter has to be careful. Gets the Blade Fury off, and away we go. 9. The premature little Shiva's there. Has to get the safety. Yeah, they definitely very juicy to get those gems, but I don't know if you can risk it if you are Tundra.
So LGD do recover them, but that was so expensive. They bought back their Storm and their Slark in this fight. 2 cores against just a Monkey King. Wow, I can't believe Tundra got that good of a fight out of that. Omni Slash did nothing. I think it hit one time and got Depth Shrouded fully off. And they still managed to continue in the fight and get the job done. I think really crucial, the Storm jump onto the Lina in the beginning, there was no follow-up. There's no connection from the Slark, or the Pango actually did connect a bit, but Slark is really necessary to find the kill on Minus. He's honestly pretty tanky at this point, right? 3k health, 30 armor. You're going to need more than just the Storm and Pango to get that kill. Gem advantage, though, to LGD.
Yeah.
They're 3 against 5.
Oh, Ame jumps in very aggressively. 9 has to hop in BKB. And now 1 in turn for Ame. He's going to get bashed by Skeeter. Look at the attack speed on him. Good lord. Bounces up to the high ground. Gets off his Shadow Dance. LSA, oh, just out of range. They're going to have to back up. 7K network lead for Tundra, and Roshan will be up shortly.
Okay, it's only 3v4 actually. Night Stalker's still dead. I take that back. I mean, it's slightly out of control.
Skeeter
Insane is a big word, Shannon. Don't throw words like that around unless you know what you're
Skeeter is obese, Cinderin. I use that word very loosely.
Okay.
He is huge. Going for the Abyssal, and then after that, I guess you eat an Ags, you eat a Moon Shard, you upgrade your boots perhaps, or you get Swiftblink to replace boots potentially.
Smoke coming up here.
There we go. 5-man smoke from Tundra. Roche.
Ideally you want Slark to break this if you're LGD. He's almost unkillable. He just needs to instantly pop any of his defensives and he'll be fine. Get the ward, they know.
Okay. Jump in from 33. The nullifier onto the Coddle. He pops his BKB, just decimating him there. Very easy kill in the backside. The spin. You can see it. Got the shroud there from Ame. Looks like he's going to be able to TP out successfully. And Jinkyu just creating a little bit of havoc. Faith Beyond, if anything is going to go according to plan, he will die here, ladies and gentlemen. And he will take a full Omni Slash. That is a full Omni Slash to the back of the face. Down he goes yet again. 5v3 for Tundra. And Zhao 8 getting chased. He's going to get Yule. They're going to go deep into their base. The spin is enough. And Slark is getting decimated. He pops a BKB. But that's it. 5 versus 1. Tundra might have done it, Cinderin. In Game 5 of this Grand Finals, have they pulled through?
They have a full minute. If they know...
GG is called. Tundra are your ESL 1 Fall 2021 champions, Cinderman. What a display. After going down 2-1, get the next 2. Beautifully done.
Wow, what a great series that was, and what a cool final game as well. I love the way these two teams play around each other. Well, both around their own team and around the enemy team's movements. There's so many things to pick apart in this game, from itemization to positioning, and especially, I think, vision.